Wake up. Rise up. Go hard. No fear.
Under tired eyes, still I grind till my muscles break, because monsters are not awake.
The May.
Sweat dripping all across the floor, pain knocking at my door, but I don't run, I don't hide out to rage into overdrive. Every place that's on the bar, built the monster that you are. No excuses, no retreat, only blood and shattered teeth.
More rights, more fire,
More pain,
climb higher, built from pain,
raised by struggle,
heart of steel,
mind of rubble,
built from pain,
now unstoppable.
every scar.
Made me powerful.
The weak search for comfort, the strong search for transformation.
Push harder, push harder.
Every setback fed my hunger, turn my silence into thunder.
Now the beast breaks through the cage, fueled by trauma, fueled by rage. I can hear my heartbeat pounding, like a war zone all around me. Every failure made me cold, now my blood runs black and gold. No chains, no fear, no mercy here. Pain carved the path I walk, now destruction hears me talk. I was born inside the fire, now I rise higher and higher. Beast mode,
No limit,
beast mode,
no limit.
beast mode, beast mode, beast mode.
Built from pain,
Never broken,
every wound,
left me chosen.
built from pain.
Darkness raised me,
Now the whole world
cannot cage me.
You say you want greatness, then suffer for it.
You say you want power, then bleed for it. Because pressure creates diamonds, and pain creates kings. Rise up, yeah. Rise again, rise again. Rise Bank reach kings.
Now I stand above the fear, every weakness disappear, every scar became my shield, never backing from the field.
I don't fold, I attack. No surrender, no turning back. Pain baptized my soul in fire. Now I move like pure desire. Every enemy can see the monster pain created in.
Rise, fight, bleed,
Win,
rise, fight, bleed,
win,
rise, fight, bleed. Built from pain,
forged in violence.
heartbeats loud,
Breaking silence.
built from pain.
Now punishment. It was preparation.
You can feel it, can't you? That hunger, that rage. The world tried to bury the monster, but monsters grow in darkness. I spent years inside the shadows, carrying hatred in my chest. Every scar became a symbol, every failure was a test. Now my body moves like violence, every breath ignites a war. I don't feel the pain anymore, I only crave it even more. Cold nights, steel nerves, sweat dripping from my face. Every weakness died inside me when I learned to love the pain. People talk about survival, I evolve beyond the stage. Now the pressure feeds a demon living deep inside my rage.
No rest, no fear, no limits left here.
When the darkness took control, every sleepless night alone, trying not to lose my soul. Now I wear the pain like armor, now I carry it with pride, because suffering created everything I keep inside. Every weapon of the battle, every scar another truth. Every ounce of hate and pressure built the monster of my youth. Now my heartbeat sounds like thunder, now my veins are filled with flame. I became addicted to the violence and the hunger for the pain.
Weak men fear suffering, strong men become men.
One more scar, show the world who you are. Blood, rage, power inside, let the monster come alive. No sleep, no peace, let the inner beast release. Nobody sees the sacrifices, nobody hears the silent wars. But every warrior knows pain is the price of greatness. I walk through hell with broken bones and carried storms inside my mind, but every wound became the fire that left the weaker me behind. myself inside the ruins of my broken past. Every failure carved a version that was built to last. They saw weakness in my silence, I saw fuel in every scar. Now I move like devastation every time I go too far. I was buried in the pressure, I was drowned inside the pain, but the darker got around me, the more I embraced the chain. Every failure, every night I couldn't sleep turned into a hidden weapon, now it drags me off the deep.
No escape, no mercy,
No turning back. I don't break, I don't fall, I turn chaos into it all. No fear, no pain, only fire in my veins. I train like war, I live like beast, I feast on every limit I release. Crush it down, build it higher, I turn suffering into fire. No limits, no chains, only madness in my brain. Go, push it, no weakness, no. Every morning feels like battle in my bloodstream. I don't chase a peaceful life, I chase a violent dream. Every heartbeat is a countdown to another broken wall, and I keep on getting stronger every time I almost fall. They said I wouldn't make it, now they watch me from below. Like a storm that never sleeps and only learns to grow and grow. I don't need their validation, I don't need their hollow praise. I was born inside the pressure and I'll die inside the blaze. Comfort kills warrior.
pain builds
Pain builds gods. No sleep, no rest, put my limits to the test. Break walls, break bones, I was never meant for comfort zones. One more sin, one more war, I'll keep going even more. I bleed, fire, I breath, steel, this is the only thing I fear. Destroy, rise, dominate, dominate, Nobody sees the war inside, they only see the victory. But every king is built from suffering. I walk through fire with no one beside me. I turned all my pain into something inside me. If the world wants to break me, it's already late. I became what I feared, just to seal my fate. Maybe I'm not human anymore, maybe I lost what I was, but I'd rather be a monster than go back to what I was. Rise, stronger or disappear.
In the pain, every scar became a lesson, every loss became a chain. Now I drag those chains behind me like a weapon forged in flame. I don't fear the beast inside me, I became the thing they blame. Too angry for the weak world, too cold for sympathy. Every failure built a monster that they never thought they'd see. I turn suffering into power, turn rejection into fuel. Now my heartbeat sounds like thunder and my mindset became brutal.
No sleep, no peace, no mercy for the weak. No fear, no chains, only violence in my veins.
Become a monster. Become a monster. I break bones, I break limits, I turn pain into a business. Bloodshot eyes, blacked out soul. I lost my fear, now I'm out of control. No God, no king, only war inside me. I train, I bleed until my body can't breathe. Go harder, don't stop, destroy everything.
I remember all the nights when my stomach felt empty. Nobody believed in me, now everybody envy. Every broken memory still burns inside my chest. So I trained and took a life because survival is the test.
Sweat dripping from my face, blood running through my hands. But pain is only weakness, leaving every time I stand. I don't break for easy roads, I don't beg the world for grace. I just sharpen every wound and weaponize the rage.
Pain changes people,
Some become cowards.
others become legends.
No retreat, no escape. I train like my life's at stake. Dark soul, black heart. I tear my limits apart. One more stand, one more fight, one more war inside my mind. unstoppable.
Carved beneath my skin. Every loss ignited violence buried deep within. Now my soul is built from hatred, discipline, and scars. I don't dream about survival anymore, I dream of war. Cold eyes, sharp teeth, breathing fire through the pain. I kept pushing through the darkness while the weak went insane. Every drop of sweat reminds me what it took to stay alive. Now the pressure only fuels me and the beast begins to rise. No fear, no peace. Let the monster off the leash. Destroy your limits. I remember every moment when my world was falling down. Nobody was there to save me, nobody else was around. So I sharpened on my anger, turned my pain into a blade. Now I carve my own direction through the chaos that I faced. Every scar across my body, every nightmare in my head. Built a creature standing tall from the ruins of the dead. I became addicted to the suffering, addicted to the grind. Because comfort kills the spirit and weakens the mind. The weak avoid pain,
The strong consume it.
the weak avoid pain.
The strong
Consume it!
The weak avoid pain.
The strong
Consume it.
consume it!
Consume it.
Go harder!
Go harder.
Break your bones! Go harder! Break your bones!
Turn your body into stone.
Blacked out eyes!
Ruthless soul. Let the hunger take control.
No limits!
No rest, no rest. Only savages survive this test.
Blood! Rage!
Power inside. Let the inner demon rise.
The pain never disappeared. I just learned how to carry it. And somewhere along the way it became my strength.
Every battle left a shadow. Every scar became a guide. Through the fire and destruction, I kept the beast alive. Maybe I was born for chaos. Maybe peace was never mine. But the pressure made me stronger every single fucking time.
Rise! Fight! Dominate! Rise! Fight! Dominate!
I am the fire. I am the star.
I rebuild
myself in a darker form.
No fear! No chain! No chain! No chain!
Only war inside my veins.
Blood, sweat, iron, pain!
I'll break myself again and again. One last breath. One last war.
I push 1,000 times more!
The monster never dies.
The monster never
dies.
No pain, no fear, no weakness. Destroy your limits.
Hear the iron calling in the middle of the night. Sweat falling like rain while I sharpen in my mind. Every scar upon my body tells a story of the fight. I was born inside the darkness, now I'm hunting for the light. Chains dragging on the floor, heart beating like a war drum. Everybody wants the crown, but nobody wants to be a monster. Pain in my veins, fire in my lungs. I've been carrying this weight since I was young. Every failure carved a blade into my soul. Now the beast inside me's finally losing all control. No pain, no limits, blood and sweat. I never quit. Break me down, I'll rise again. I train like war. I live in pain. No fear, no mercy. The weak won't survive. I push myself until I feel alive. Till I feel alive. Every morning feels like war against the man I used to be. A broken kid with empty eyes and chains nobody sees. Now I turn my suffering into fuel beneath my feet. Every rep becomes revenge, every heartbeat screams defeat. I remember all the nights when the world called me worthless. Now I stand inside the fire and I finally know my purpose. The pressure made me dangerous, the struggle made me cold. The pain became the language that transformed my soul. One more scar, one more fight, one more demon left alive. I don't run, I don't hide, I become a fear tonight. No pain, no chains, no fear. No pain, no chains, no fear. Destroy your limits, tear down the wall. If I fall 10 times, I'll rise through it all. Muster my set, battle inside. The pain made me strong, now the beast has arrived. No harder, no sleep, no weakness in me. I train, I bleed, I become legendary. You wanted comfort, but comfort creates weakness. Pain creates keys. I've walked through storm that nobody could see. Smiling outside while destruction buried me. But every dark road led the monster to awaken. Now my soul is forged in every promise they were breaking. The mirror shows a stranger now, cold eyes and battle scars. A warrior built from agony, still reaching for the stars. Higher, harder, faster, stronger. Push beyond the human limit. No pain, no chains, no fear inside my veins. I begin to storm the world created. Every road, every scar turned me into who I are. I'm unbreakable, unstoppable, animal, blood, sweat, power, rage. Trained to till my body breaks, then push 1,000 times more.
No weakness.
No weakness.
No weakness.
No weakness. No weakness. Pain creates kings. System unstable. Humanity failing.
I stopped believing in anything that couldn't survive the storm. Every soft emotion I had was reforged into a form. Now I move like an instinct that was buried underground. Every step I take is thunder, every breath a breaking sound. I was not made for comfort, I was not made for peace. I was made for the collapse where survival never sleeps. Every weakness got consumed, every doubt got left behind. Now there's only raw survival running wild inside my mind.
No safety.
No safety.
No mercy.
No mercy. No rage. I don't break, I don't fall, I survive it all. No fear, no chase, only fire in my veins. I fight the dark, I fight the pain. I rise through every raging rain. No God, no rule, only monsters break the tools. Survive. Destroy. Rise. Go. David. Lie. Go. David. Every morning feels like crawling through the end of time. Every breath I take is stalling from a world that lost its mind. I don't search for meaning anymore, I only search for fire. And I feed it everything I am until I climb higher. They said I was too broken, they said I fade away. Now I'm something like a weapon that refuses to obey. I don't sleep, I don't rest, I don't beg, I don't kneel. I just turn my every fracture into something I can wield.
Comfort is extinction.
Pain is survival.
No sleep, no rest, only who survives is best. Break the sky, break the ground, let the apocalypse out. One last war, one last fight, I survive the end of life. No fear, no pain, only instinct in my brain. Survive. Rise. Consume.
When everything ends, only instinct remains. And instinct does not cry.
I was once afraid of losing everything I had, but the world took it anyway and made me something mad.
Now I understand the silence that the void leaves behind. It is not empty, it is where survival learns to climb. If I had one last heartbeat, I would spend it in the fight. Because even in the
doubt, no doubt.
Pressure turn me animal, cold nights. Put this on my plate, now I move like I control fate. Steel plate, shaking under rays. Sweat drops flooding off the cage. Everybody quits when pain arrives. I become alive. No mercy living in my blood. I survive the dirt and mud. Every failure fed my flame. Now destruction knows my name. More fire, more pain, more power. Go insane. No mercy in my life. No fear in my chest. Pain built the monster. Now I'm obsessed. No mercy in my blood. I was born to fight. Darkness made me stronger. Now I own the night. Weak men pray for easy roads. Warriors create their own path. Destroy the fear. Destroy the fear. Look inside my eyes, see the rage awake. Pressure made a beast, now the ground shakes. Blood pressure rising every second. Every demon gets resurrected. Brain addiction in my soul, I don't stop. I lose control. Heavy plates, heavy scars, heavy rage, battle marks. I was forged inside the dark, now I move like a living spark. Every weakness left behind, now the monster owns my mind. Peace, more, peace, more. No mercy in my blood. Pain made me immortal. Every scar became a weapon. Every wound became vital. No mercy in my blood. I was born relentless. Built from rage and discipline. Now I'm endless. You want greatness? Then suffer for it. You want power? Bleed for it. Because legends are carved from pain. Rise again. Rise again. Rise again.
No mercy, no limits, no fear. No mercy in my blood.
No mercy.
No weakness.
No limits.
Mercy in my blood.
No fear.
No fear.
Now I stand where weak men fall. Built like a monster 10 feet tall. Every scream became my fuel. Every scar rewrote the rules. I don't pray, I attack. No surrender, no turning back. Dark soul forged inside the flame. Now the world remembers my name. Pain, power, blood, harder.
No mercy in my blood.
No weakness survives.
Pain built the warrior.
Now the beast arrives.
No mercy in my blood.
I was born unbreakable.
Heart made for violence.
Now unstoppable.
No mercy, no weakness, no.
Pain never destroyed me. It created me. Wake it up. Break the fear. Kill the weakness. Dominate here!
stuck under pressure. But pressure built me.
Became a teacher, now the darkness breathed a life. Survival mode became my life. Heavy plates and shattered pride built the beast I kept inside. Now I train beyond the fear like a predator appears. No chains, no peace, no sleep, no weed. Hatred from the soul I keep. Now the monster runs too deep. Every demon knows my name. Every scar became my flame. Monster, monster, monster.
There's a monster under the skin,
And it's never giving in.
pain and rage created this.
Now destruction feels like bliss.
There's a monster under the skin,
Born from chaos deep within.
every weakness burned away.
Now the beast is here to stay.
You can run from pain, or you can become something greater because of it. Because deep inside every warrior lives a monster, waiting to awaken.
There's a monster under the skin,
And the war is deep within.
pain unlocked the darkest side.
Now the beast can never hide.
There's a monster under the skin,
Forged through suffering and sin.
every scar became my crown.
Now nothing can break me down, down, down,
The monster was always there. Pain just awakened it.
Stopped asking for forgiveness from the world I never fit. Every insult, every failure, only sharpen what I lit. Now I move without emotion like a weapon in disguise. No more fear inside my body, only silence in my eyes. I was broken into pieces, I was left out in the cold. But the pain became a teacher, turning fragile into stone. Every thought they ever gave me, every moment I was small. Now I carry like a burden and I use it when I fall.
No mercy, no escape.
No hesitation. No mercy. No hesitation.
No mercy, no escape.
No hesitation. I don't feel, I don't break. I calculate the violence left unread. Every breath is like a countdown to another fight I face. And I never move in comfort, I erase every trace. They said I had no future, they said I'd never rise. Now I'm burning like a comet in a blood-red empty sky. I don't need their recognition, I don't need their empty praise. I was built inside destruction, now I live inside the blaze.
Emotion is a weakness.
Weakness is a choice.
No sleep, no rage, I was born to be the best. Break it down, build it higher, turn my soul into fire. One more fight, one more war, I keep coming back for more. No change, no fear, only monsters live here. Rise, fight, wise, and dead.
They wanted a human, but I became something else. And there is no going back.
I lost my softness in the fire. I lost my peace in every fight. But I gained a kind of power that survives.